Hi there, it's Shannon Math Chick Myers coming at you live from San Diego, California. Today we'll be looking at qualitative data. How can we picture qualitative data using a program called JMP, which is a statistical software that's from a SaaS platform. So very useful in the real world. Okay, so this data that you're seeing on the page is from my college. All right, so Maricosta College, fall 2017. And what I did is I looked for a special population / group student count. And I said export to a CSV file, right? Because this data is available. You can look at data about any California school that you want, and it's all reported. It depends on how accurate the reporting is. A lot of it is self-reporting from students, but with this, we can actually have a count of a head count of the students in these programs, which is awesome. And it's close to my heart because I went through CalWORKs myself. So here we go. Ready? I am going to open JMP. It looks like this. I know it doesn't look like much. I am now going to open a file. Now, the file that I'm opening is probably in downloads, right? And you can see student counts.csv. So I'm going to open this. And lo and behold, we get the data. So you can rename columns if you would like. What they've done here is they've just called this column 1. It will import like this. If you want to change the name of column 1 to what it represents, which is district name, you can certainly do that. And I will, just so it looks prettier. And then so on and so forth. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just delete this first row. So if you highlight it and then right click on it, you can basically row selection. It can give you some commands. This is not what we're looking for. We're just looking for delete rows. And now we have our information. So district name, Maricosta College, that's kind of redundant information since we're only looking at Maricosta. But if we were doing a comparison with other colleges, which I may have you do as a project, then there's a lot of things that you can do. You can sort different ways, and we'll get more advanced with JMP as we go along. All right, let's do a pie chart. I'm going to go back to Graph. I'm going to go back to Graph Builder. I like Graph Builder. It seems to do things really nicely. I want a pie chart. And we're doing our special characteristic as the category, and see how it color codes them all. Now take a look at this pie chart. Does it look right to you? Look at the counts. Are they all the same? Do you see how this is a pizza cut into 10 slices? So hopefully you can see that that's not correct just by using your statistical sense. So what we need to do is figure out how we want to, split it up. So again, we'll use the unduplicated head count, and now see you've got different sizes of pizza slices, and it makes a lot more sense. What we'll do now is we'll go by, for the summary, we'll go by percent of total, and it will label all of the percent of total once you say label by, I'm going to do percent of total values. That's often what people are interested in. Okay? So we're going to say done. And look at what a beautiful pie chart we have. Woohoo! Good for you. All right. So the data came in looking like this, and since remember in the first column it used to say unduplicated head count. So here it's no longer a character, right? It's numeric in the sense that it's a frequency count. I know it's weird, but it's nominal type of data. We could go ahead and we could say, yeah, numeric is the best way to put that one. So we're going to apply that here, all right? And then we're going to want to do that for all of these. All right, perfect. Now, let's take a look at what we have going on. So let's see. If we go to Graph Builder, and if we want to do a bar chart, we can say, oh, okay, I can do undo, what do I want? I want special characteristic, like what program they're in. And look, well, that doesn't give us too much info. If we take unduplicated head count into the y-axis, lo and behold, we have our bar chart. Isn't that awesome? Now, we can look at these things. We could go by color, size. Let's see what other kind of cool stuff we could do. Color, special characteristics. So do you see, we can color code the special characteristics, which is awesome, because that means that maybe we won't need to write all these out. This looks very busy, doesn't it? But let's make this prettier, right? Let's do this where we've got our value label, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Let's see if we can take in veteran. Okay.
Now what we'll be doing is
I'm going to say okay, and look, it still has all the
so we
names
get the same
right here, the whole
categorical
name. So that's awesome.
variable going on.
And now they're all color coded, and it looks amazing.
Now what we're doing is we're dragging in y variables. I've coded them as numeric continuous where I can, just for ease of graphing. And what you'll see is that the green graph or the green bar is not showing up very well, and it's just very different, and these are frequency counts. And so what I did is I changed it to percentages of the overall for each category, and that seems a lot more illuminating. So I hope that this is clear. I'm changing the labels again, make it prettier. And that's about it. That's how you make a cluster bar graph. Thank you.